To those who just graduated college, or to those who are about to graduate, whether you're a traditional student or non-traditional student, in this video we're going to go over the 5 most common mistakes that you're making on your resume and what you need to do to fix that so we can turn your job applications into interviews. Now, for those of you who've been tuning in, you know for sure that I'm always pulling out this book of resumes. I graduated from Tarleton State University, so there is no particular way that you can actually grab your copy of this book. But one of the books that I did pick up to really see in the eyes of a college kid or any college graduate was this one, Resumes That Stand Out, Tips for the College Students and Recent Grads for Writing. Now, I got this book for about $3 at Half Price Books. I gotta admit, it was really good of a steal because most of the time that's where I'm getting most of my books anyway. Now, one of the things that I do want to talk about, there are certain things that I do agree with this book. There are some things that I don't. These mistakes that most people are making and the tips associated with that on how to fix them, what I want to let you know is as long as you as a candidate are valuable enough to the recruiting manager or the hiring manager or the employer, it doesn't matter. You just need to set yourself up for success, and that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. By no way, shape, or form are these specific mistakes in any order, but just know that they're still mistakes that are costing you possibilities of being interviewed. So what I was able to take from here in this book, as well as in my professional career, is the first mistake that people are making is they're writing an objective. An objective is the objective statement of what you're trying to do or the reason why you're applying. And it's something that sounds like this. I want to get this marketing coordinator position to further my abilities for your company. That is an objective. Take that shit off. It is completely irrelevant. No more objectives. I see so many people applying for jobs and they put something as dumb as an objective statement. Don't do objective statements. Transition that into a summary of skills and a title. So a title could be, instead of you saying, I want a marketing coordinator position, why don't you say or give yourself a title that says, I'm a marketing specialist? That is going to be a little bit more clear and concise for the recruiters to say the person that is applying is a marketing specialist applying for a marketing coordinator position with these summary of skills. Bingo. But what are summary of skills? Summary of skills are, what are your core competencies? What is your skill set? So if you're a marketing specialist, you could say something like social media campaigns, email drip campaigns, copywriting, copy editing, and it goes whether you're an engineer or a doctor or lawyer. You have to set what are the fundamental skills and what is the fundamental knowledge of being said specialist. The second mistake that people are making is they're not giving enough information. This could be in the resume itself or in certain parts of the resume. So you want to be able to break it down into your knowledge, your skills, and your abilities. What jobs have you worked at? What did you do in those jobs? And then really it's just funneling down further and further of, I need more. It's much better for you to give more information than give less. For anybody who said that your resume needs to be 1 page, no. It doesn't need to be 1 page. It needs to be as valuable as you are as a person. So if you've had 3 years in the workforce and you have a bachelor's degree, but you've worked for a startup company, so you had to wear many different hats, then make it 3 years, make it 2 pages. If you feel that you can turn that 1 page into 2 or 3 pages, do it, because it's going to show that you're adaptable, you're flexible, and you can handle high pressure. Just recently, I saw a resume of someone who was graduating with their MBA, and they put information that was irrelevant. And another mistake that people are doing is they're giving irrelevant information. So if you're an MBA graduate and you want to become a marketing coordinator and you put something how you were working at Sonic as a car hop, don't put that information. It's irrelevant. It has nothing related to you being a marketing coordinator. Unless you did marketing for that Sonic, scratch it off. Any information that is irrelevant should not be on that resume. So as you progress in your career, you have to know that, are people looking for job experience? Yes. But if you don't have relevant job experience, then it's not going to really mean much because it has nothing to do with the field that you're trying to enter. It has to be relevant. So if you're a student worker or you're at an internship and you learned everything about administration or the general clerical skills, yes, that is relevant. So data entry, file correspondence, anything like that, being able to answer phones, that is important. So you can put that there, and people who make the resume stand out put the relevant information of, I know general clerical skills, but I don't want to do this forever because I can progress if you allow me the opportunity to. You see how even though you may have been an assistant, you want to turn into a coordinator or a supervisor eventually. So don't sell yourself short. So an example would be as a marketing assistant, what you would do is you designed a landing page in order to convert potential prospects into paying customers through a email drip campaign for whatever blog. That is going to be a little bit more specific as opposed to you just trying to list everything. And also it's going to get very redundant and people are going to think that you don't know what you're talking about, and it's going to essentially turn you into a fraud. You want to give as much information as possible when you're evaluating and you're really assessing your skill set and elaborating on what you've done through each job opportunity that you've held. And the last mistake that people are doing is you're not positioning yourself with authority. You think that you, as a candidate, are in the one who's actually less for the company. Why? I can't answer that for you, but if you truly believe that you can make a change for the company and you're not just a number, that you're something called a linchpin, meaning that you're the one who's crucial to scaling that department, that organization, or that company, then people are going to look at you differently, especially if you're in the candidate. Just because you're looking for a job, it doesn't make you any less of a person, but you have to be able to set yourself with authority and say that I am high value, you would be blessed to have me because I am the one who's going to be able to find different avenues or different methods to be able to enhance what this organization, company, or department has done. Do not sell yourself short. That is the most common mistake people are making. Doesn't matter if you just graduated, but if you think you're a high value person because you are a high value person, then make sure you set the tone. So, if you're looking for more help, you are more than welcome to check the link down in the description to get this book as a reference that's going to help you further evaluate your skill set and then get your resumes into job opportunities. However, I also designed 5 Deadly Sins resume cheat sheet for you to instantly see exactly what is going on with your resume. Now, these are the most common things that people are doing, just a little bit narrowed down than this video. So make sure you tune in and get that down below. However, on top of that, if you do want to get the Applicant to Hired Masterclass, which is the, I guess you could say, the creme of the creme of what the job hiring process consists of, you could also get that in the link of the description, and it's going to allow you to be able to be the candidate and not a candidate. So I'll go ahead and post that down here. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't followed me, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what your current situation is. And if you don't really want to get in touch with me on this platform, you can get in touch with me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Tumblr, you name it. Make sure you leave me with your questions, comments, and concerns. Until next time, guys, stay tuned. Take care.